Jacob, you're the most in-demand person at Comic-Con. Like, how are you okay?
No, I'm honestly dying. This is a lot of work that I did not ask for, but I received it, so I guess I have to take it in stride.
I love it. Okay, we've got to talk about something that is super timely right now because the news just broke that Spider-Man Freshman Year is a new animated show that's coming to Disney Plus.
What a cool thing.
What a cool thing. It is an animated series, but do you think Ned could possibly lend his voice for the show?
If they pay me what my price is, then maybe, you know? No. But I'm honestly not sure, but it should be a really good show, absolutely.
Yeah. But it's so exciting every time that there is a different iteration of the Spider-Man world.
Absolutely.
What has it meant for you to be just involved in that side of things?
I mean, it's been amazing, you know, to really see like the inner workings of like what it's like to be a part of something so massive. It's really, really interesting. And from a fan's perspective, it's really cool that we always get content because we're always wanting more, obviously, especially with Spider-Man. So it's just another step in like the whole process, you know. We're definitely going to see a lot more Spider-Man.
All right, well, we're going to circle back to Spider-Man talking a little bit, because right now, I am so excited. Jacob, we have you starring in Reginald the Vampire. First of all, what a title.
Oh, thank you,
What a title.
I mean, what can I say? I picked it out myself.
But we've seen you as the sidekick, the man in the chair. But now you are the star of this show. How does it feel, being number one on that call sheet, man?
I'm not gonna lie to you, it's everything that I've ever hoped for and more. No. It's really amazing. You know, I feel like I was given this really awesome opportunity and this responsibility to really do my best work and give me the space to like perform and stuff, and it's been really fun. You know, it's really nice to be everyone's boss. No, but I'm done. It was a
like,
really.
I'm tired of watching Tom to it. It's my time to shine.
Finally, everyone listen to me. No. But it's been really fun, and like literally, I can't wait for everyone to watch it. It's such a great show, and thank you for putting it on.
Oh my gosh. Well, so what's fascinating about Reginald the Vampire is that we're here at Comic-Con promoting a vampire project. Did you know that Twilight is the reason why Comic-Con became a pop culture phenomenon? What? The power of the vamps, baby.
Damn, that's crazy.
I know.
I'm just like, I'm continuing the tradition.
You really are. But Reginald is kind of like a misunderstood vampire in a way.
Yes.
Break it down for the fans out there. What makes him different than other bloodthirsty vamps out there?
I think what we're used to, you know, in pop culture with vampires is that they're all very vain and vapid and beautiful people. And I think that Reginald is the sort of like new age, like what makes you special is what you have on the inside, and what makes you perfect and what makes you different and more powerful is not what you follow by societal rule, but what's on the inside. So in that sense, you know, he's a very fresh take on the vampire scene. So look out for Reginald being a very neurotic, thoughtful person, but also a very human person in that he's never really experienced love and all those things. But being a vampire, he gives him a whole new life and a whole new lease on life. So it's a very, very relatable story in that sense.
Let's talk about the mythology. Each vampire project has its own vampire lore.
Right.
Do you have fangs in your show?
Yes, absolutely. Fangs is a must-have if you're a vampire. You know, otherwise it's fake.
Tell me the first time that you put the fangs in. What was that like? Who did you send the selfies to?
I sent a bunch to my family. My girlfriend was with me while I was doing it, so she was really hype about that. I will say it made me feel special, like, because not everyone in the show gets fangs, you know, so it's sort of like, oh, I get superpowers too. It's really cool. And like when you like put it on, you really feel like you're about to chomp on somebody's neck. It's really cool.
I love this. This is your superhero moment, Jacob.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you text Tom and you're like, haha?
I mean, he knows. He understands.
So, talk to me about Reginald's journey over this first season. Like you said, he's never been in love.
Yeah.
Is this a vampy love story?
You know, I think the heart of it is really just watching someone like Reginald go through the process of life. You know, love is one thing, but again, like, because he's a vampire, you know, he's sort of like indoctrinated into a society where he's not necessarily welcome.
Yeah.
So he has to really battle that, because, you know, the chieftain of the vampire society that he lives in definitely wants him dead because he's like a blemish on their perfect society. So there's that. You have to fight that off.
Rude.
Exactly. It's
so
like, come on
rude.
now, you don't want diversity. So it's a lot of that, and it's a lot of like you know, for myself growing up, I've gone through like a lot of like bullying and like in society being told that I'm not beautiful because I don't look a certain way. I'm not like valuable because I don't look a certain way. So, you know, it's a lot of like those tropes and really turning it on its head. And we poke a lot of fun at the whole vampire thing of, you know, we're not all vain, vapid. So it is also a very sweet love story, and it's also a very, very just coming of age moment for Reginald. He's really coming into his own person, and again, being a vampire gives him a second chance at that.
I love that. Yeah. And you know what? I feel like vampires, they get a bad rap.
For sure.
Some consider them villains. Lately in pop culture, we're trying to see them as heroes.
Absolutely.
Is Reginald a hero, a villain, an anti-hero? How do you view him, Jacob?
I think Reginald, in the most basic sense, is just one of us.
Okay.
But he's given an opportunity to have this power to do something with it. And he makes a lot of human mistakes, you know, because like as a lot of humans do, once we get some power, we like kind of go stir crazy with it.
Yep.
But I would say that he's the hero of the story for sure. He doesn't try to do anything villainous, like not on purpose at least. It's all very much accidental. So.
All right. Well, while we're on the subject of heroes versus villains,
right.
I do need to bring it back to Spider-Man ever so slightly because you know there are some theories out there about Ned. And some say that he eventually will become the villain Hobgoblin. There's color theories out there. Of course, in No Way Home, he made a promise saying he won't be a villain. Did he just walk right into it? What are your reactions to those theories out there?
You know, I've been hearing these theories since I was 19. So I think that I've kind of grown with these theories.
Yeah.
A lot of them are interesting. You know, I think that people really love to play on the idea that they love seeing best friends go at each other.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, you know. I mean, if anything to get me a suit and more money, please, fans, please keep theorizing. I appreciate you.
I have to give you props because you've watched Tom spoil quite a few things before. Have you not?
Yeah, I mean, it's been basically my entire career with Spider-Man. Yeah.
So how did you learn to not spoil anything? Because that was a great answer.
You know, it's just, I just don't want to lose my job, you know? Not that I have a job still, or not that anyway. But no, it's just, I just want to, I think the main thing for us is that we love to keep the surprises and like love to shock everyone. I think that's probably a big part of it. I don't want to ruin the surprise for everyone.
No.
Not that there is a surprise.
Not that there is a surprise.
I don't know.
But what is still on your Spidey bucket list? You've gotten to do so many things. You've gotten to travel to so many incredible places.
Absolutely.
What do you want to see for Ned?
You know, it's interesting. I think all their character arcs, I guess, in this first sort of trilogy, I mean, they've all pretty much been completed. You know what I mean? I feel like...
I'm sorry, they have not been completed. We saw you open portals!
Yeah, no, I again, like, I think I'm still in the mindset of, like, if something happens, I don't want to be the one to spoil it accidentally. You know what I mean? But... please, fans, please keep pressuring everyone to put me in more stuff.
Into more projects so that then when we sit down to talk about vampire projects, we can bring it back to Marvel.
Exactly.
You know, you're playing the dance really well.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely, we're part of the machine.
Yes, we're part of the machine. What is the one thing that you want Vampy fans to know about Reginald the Vampire before they tune in?
I want everyone to know that it is a sweet and funny story, but also there's a lot of darker beats to it, and there's a lot of like deeper meanings and understandings behind, you know, again, just the societal tropes of people being valued more because of the way they look and their status, as opposed to really looking in underneath what's in all of us. So in that sense, you know, take it in that sense, but again, it's also very lighthearted and funny, and like my cast and like the crew and everyone did such a great job. The storytelling is really great, and I hope you don't get tired of seeing my face.
Never.
Thank you.
Are you kidding? Amazing. All right, let's do the plug.
For sure.
Right? Reginald the Vampire comes out
October 5th on Syfy.
Make sure you sink your teeth into it, yeah? You're the best.
Thank you so much.